mask off. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Stories for All Ages. I'm Miss Elizabeth. And this time of year, it kind of gets me thinking about Mardi Gras, and that makes me think about Louisiana. And so I have a book for you today that's called Gator Gumbo. So with all this cold weather, it's definitely nice to have some soups and stews and maybe even some gumbo. So this is by Candace Fleming, and it's illustrated by Sally Ann Lambert, and it's a Melanie Kruper Books publication. So Gator Gumbo. What is he up for? A spicy hot tail. Look at that. All right. Let me tell you about Monsieur Gator. Monsieur Gator, he lives down in the bayou. Oh, yes, he do. He lives on the edge of the swamp. He has big claws, big teeth, and a big appetite for sure. But Monsieur Gator, he has a big problem, too. You see, Monsieur Gator, he's getting old. He's growing gray, and he is moving so slow. Whew, I tell you, that gator moves slower than sawgrass grows. He moves slower than a snail with sore feet. He moves so slow he cannot catch himself a taste of possum, or a bite of otter, or a whiff of striped-tailed skunk. And oh no, them critters sure know it. And they sass Monsieur Gator. They tease Monsieur Gator. They pester Monsieur Gator something fierce. The smarty pants chant, try as hard as you can. You can't catch us 'cause you're an old man. Poor Monsieur Gator, at every meal he wipes away his tears and moans, "Sac de jour, vegetables again." One morning, as Monsieur Gator eats his thin breakfast of leaves, moss, and roots, Mademoiselle Possum comes tail hanging from her tree. "Yoo-hoo, Monsieur Gator," she calls as she swings back and forth just out of reach. "Am I looking tasty? Am I looking good?" Monsieur Gator, he clamps tight his jaws and doesn't say a word. That's not very nice. So Monsieur Otter comes fur shaking from the water to join in making fun. "Ooh, I'm so scared," he mocks. "Please don't eat me." And he sticks his paws in his ears. He sticks his tongue out of his mouth and goes, "Na, na, 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 na." Monsieur Gator, he grinds hard his teeth and still doesn't say a word. So Madame Skunk comes sashaying from her log. She wiggles her striped fanny, puffs her perfume, and asks in a sugarcane voice, "Do I smell like lunch?" Then all three fall on their backs, kick up their feet, hold in their bellies, and laugh till they cry. And Monsieur Gator, he gets hot, red hot, hotter than hot. "Gumbo! I'm going to cook up some gumbo just like my man used to make," he cries. So Monsieur Gator, he builds up a fire. He sets a big pot over the flames. He calls out to them slap-laughing critters, "Who's going to fill this pot with water so I can cook up some gumbo?" "I ain't," snickers Mademoiselle Possum. "Oh, I ain't," snickers Monsieur Otter. "And I ain't," snickers Madame Skunk. "Well, then I'll be doing it myself," says Monsieur Gator. Splash, pour, slop. The water goes into the pot. Pretty soon the water is bubbling hot and the steam is rising high. Ooh, but them critters ain't never seen anything like it. They stop their golfing and they take a step toward the pot. Says Monsieur Gator, "almost like my mom used to make. All this gumbo needs now is some claw-pinching fish. Who's going to catch the crawdads? Well, I ain't, smirks Mademoiselle Possum, and I ain't, smirks Monsieur Otter, and I ain't, smirks Madame Skunk. Then I'll be doing it myself, said Monsieur Gator. Hook, peel, drop. Them crawdads go into the pot. Well, it doesn't take long for that sweet smell of crawdads to up and tweak them critters' snout. They step closer to the pot. Says Monsieur Gator, almost like my mom used to make. All this gumbo needs now is some healthy budding greens. Who's going to pick the okra? I ain't, snorts Mademoiselle Possum. I ain't, snorts Monsieur Otter. And I ain't, snorts Madame Skunk. Then I'll be doing it myself, says Monsieur Gator. Pluck, slice, pop. Okra goes into the pot. The next thing you know, the smell of tangy okra and sweet crawdads set them critters' lips smacking. They step a bit closer to the pot. Says Monsieur Gator, almost like my mam used to make it. All this gumbo needs now is some flaming flavoring. Who's going to grind the spices? Well, I ain't, sniffs Mademoiselle Possum. I ain't, sniffs Monsieur Otter. And I ain't, sniffs Madame Skunk. Then I'll be doing it myself, says Monsieur Gator. Mince, dice, chop, them spices go into the pot. And you guessed it, the smell of sharp spices, tangy okra, and sweet crawdads get them critters' bellies grumbling. They step even closer to the pot. Says Monsieur Gator, almost like my mam used to make it. All this gumbo needs now is some long-grained fluff. Who's going to add the rice? Well, I ain't, snaps Mademoiselle Possum. I ain't, snaps Monsieur Otter. And I ain't, snaps Madame Skunk. Then I'll be doing it myself, said Monsieur Gator. Pour, scrape, glop. The rice goes into the pot. Well, I tell you, there ain't nothing like the smell of white rice, sharp spices, tangy okra, and sweet crawdads. The savoriest aroma of it all drives them critters so wild they rush right to the edge of the pot. Said Monsieur Gator, almost like my mom used to make it. All this gumbo needs now is some hungry folks. Who's going to help me eat it? Me, cries Mademoiselle Possum. Me, cries Monsieur Otter. Me, cries Madame Skunk. Says Monsieur Gator. I filled the pot. I caught the crawdads. I picked the okra and ground up the spices. Heck, I even added rice. So now I'm going to eat this gumbo all by myself. What do you think? He pulls out a big spoon and he dips it deep into that gumbo. Just one taste, begs Mademoiselle Possum. One taste, please, begs Monsieur Otter. One taste and we won't tease you no more, promises Madame Skunk. One taste, asked Monsieur Gator. Is that all? Yes, cried them critters. Well, I suppose, says Monsieur Gator. Slurp, slip, plop. Them animals go into the pot. And Monsieur Gator sniffs that delicious smelling stuff. He says, now this is the gumbo, just like my mam used to make it. The end. All right, wasn't that one story? All right, well, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.